Once I got into college, I realized that my story was very, very different from the stories of my peers, and a lot of them were saddled with debt, and I had to take a step back and figure out what did I do that was different. And Scholarship Academy actually started in the dorm room of my, at Howard University, my alma mater.
When I first met Jessica, it was, do you want to go to college? If you want to go to college, I can help you get into college. So I told her, yes, I would like to go to college. And when that time came, she made it happen.
We start with asking a student 3 simple questions. Who are you? What's great about you? And what have you done that's worth somebody's $5,000, $10,000, $100,000 investment? And we build from there. So every student identifies their scholarship brand. So for instance, I was the community service guru. If there was a scholarship in my community that was looking for students who excelled in community service, hands down, nobody was gonna beat me for that scholarship, right? And so we try to position each student that same way. So helping them figure out what their brand is and how can they build themselves up so nobody can beat them in the category that they say they own.
I actually became homeless when I was in 6th grade. So it's basically like I made it through middle school and high school all on my own. And after graduating high school, I really didn't necessarily have a major plan on what I was going to do, because like I said, I didn't have no guidance on what I should do or whatnot. And when it came to school, Jessica was the perfect person to help me.
And so that's where we start, investing in the students, helping them really be comfortable with bragging on themselves, and then identifying the scholarships that are already looking for that particular type of student. So if you've done a project around hunger, Sodexo, for instance, has a $5,000 scholarship for students who have impacted hunger. So it's making the direct connections and cutting through the list, the websites, the search engines, and saying, here's who you are, these are the scholarships that are looking for you, and here's how you put together a competitive application so that you make yourself stand out. Last year, our students got a little over $6 million in scholarships, and sometimes I'm almost hesitant to say that because it's almost unbelievable. It works because we show you how to do the work. And I say that intentionally because we don't write essays for students. It is not my responsibility I can't make you do your service project. And so we help students because we're intentional about the students that we help. And so it's a perspective shift, a priority shift for a lot of families to really designate that time and say, okay, I know there's basketball and tennis and there's so many other competing dynamics, but this is the key to getting you to the next step in life. And so we make sure that families understand that going in, and then we support them with kind of coming up with a plan that will work for their household.